Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Scorpio. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you. Not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, your person's energy, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Your energy, the World in reverse, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. What's going on between the two of you? We have a Tower, so something really unexpected. All right, and we have the King of Wands. So some of my Scorpios, you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone with strong fire in their chart. But with the Ace of Swords energy in reverse, I feel like you're not in communication with this person, or it's limited, paused, or unclear communication. This can also be someone here who hasn't been honest with you, or they've been withholding information. Now, it could be a secret admirer, but it could also be someone here that you've had a fight or an argument or you're in separation from. So trust your story, Scorpio. The King of Wands tells me this person is passionate, they're powerful, they're very attracted to you. This person, I think, is also very focused on you, Scorpio. Now we see the Tower in reverse, more Aries, Scorpio energy, but they're also avoidant. Now they may have shut down, blocked you, stopped talking, or are communicating very little or withholding something because they want to avoid disaster. But I also feel like this is someone who hasn't fully let go of you or let go of this connection. And there may also be something that they need to let go of, that they need to talk to you about. They're viewing you as the Emperor. Holy smokes, Aries energy. So really strong Aries, Scorpio coming through in this reading. The Emperor tells me they see you as really powerful, Scorpio. They see you as successful. They see you as boundary oriented. They see you as at the top of your game. They see you as maybe even a little bit out of their league, even though the King of Wands and the Emperor are very close to one another. But this person may be slightly competitive is what I'm getting. But they see you as the best of the best. And they also see you as having strong boundaries. They know they need to tell you the truth. They know they need to talk to you. They know they need to come at you correct. Now with the World in reverse, some of my Scorpios, you've put distance between you and this person because something felt off or they weren't stepping up. For others of my Scorpios, you do feel like there's unfinished business here. You may feel like you're very different from each other. You have different backgrounds, or you approach the world and life and relationships differently. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse tells me, Scorpios, a lot of you, you may feel like this is a missed opportunity, or that there was something here that you weren't able to take to the next level or give birth to or give life to, even though it certainly feels like you tried. Let's see how you're viewing this person. As the Sun in reverse, Leo energy. So you may feel like this person is sort of driven by their ego. You may feel like they're hiding something, which certainly would be the case with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. This is also a fake it till you make it energy. So I do kind of feel like some of my Scorpios, you're feeling like this person is maybe a little bit phony. Or maybe they've been acting phony with you, or you recognize like maybe they're acting like everything's fine, but deep down you know it's not. Like you have a strong read on this person, which, you know, you're a Scorpio, makes complete sense. But whatever's happening or happened between the two of you has been really unexpected. It's been a Tower moment. Now, this person may not be used to energy like yours, Scorpio. You know, this person might be somebody who's used to being like the strongest or the most brilliant or, you know, the smartest person in the room, the most magnetic, the most successful. But I feel like there's something about you that's really knocking their confidence, or there was some sort of major sudden change or shift in this relationship. This person is viewing the relationship as the Knight of Swords in reverse, so they're definitely not seeing things clearly right now. This person definitely doesn't see this connection moving forward, and I think that's because they know they need to say something to you, or they need to speak their truth. You're viewing the relationship as the Eight of Swords in reverse, so it may be something that you're avoiding. You may feel like you've freed yourself from overthinking, anxiety, or a karmic situation. You may also have started to recognize that this is something that was really draining you, Scorpio, or that it wasn't adding value to your life, but it may have been bringing you drama. It may have been dysregulating you, because I definitely feel like there's something here that feels off for you. And you're showing up as the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this could be that you're opening yourself up to other options. It could be that you're not actively trying to manifest this person. You may be angry, frustrated, triggered, really upset with this person. Some of my Scorpios, I feel like there's something you need to say to this person, or you may even want to tell them off. Maybe you already did. But I can definitely feel and sense your frustration here, Scorpio. I think you're dealing with somebody here who's quite headstrong and driven by their ego. All right, we see high honor showing up in reverse. So this person may feel, Scorpio, like they're not good enough. Again, they're showing up as the King of Wands, which is quite attractive and powerful, but they're seeing you as the Emperor, which is one step above. But the high honor energy in reverse can also indicate that this person, their values, their morals, their integrity hasn't been in alignment with yours, or they haven't necessarily been acting above board. Now we see journey energy in reverse. I kind of feel like this person, Scorpio, is seeing you, or they're not seeing the way forward. They're not moving forward just yet. And we see community, but they are around you. They might be trying to get news or information about you from others, or they're watching you. They may be worried about third-party energy if you're not giving them attention or you've cut them off. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this person, please? The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So this person does want things to move along, but I think they need to really step up here. And I don't think they've done that. They need to step up and tell you the truth. All right, and we see palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This is what they want. This is where they want this connection to go. But at the same time, I feel like they're avoiding something, or they need to let something go, or they need to come in and tell you the truth before that can happen. And not just pretend. And not just act like everything's okay. In your energy, Scorpio, yeah, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. A lot of you've recognized there's something off. And although you may feel like there's unfinished business here, a lot of my Scorpios, you're pissed. You know, the Queen of Wands in reverse, she's angry, she's frustrated, she's triggered. She's not all in. And a lot of you're with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you do feel like there's no second chances. Or now it's time to just focus on you. But we do see love. So we see unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So I do think that passion, that affection, that attraction is here on your part. But I also think you're stepping into an energy of self-love. And you want oneness, you want togetherness, you want someone who's going to build you up, somebody who's got your back. And I do think that you're feeling like there's something off, or like this isn't quite, you know, with that Eight of Swords in reverse, you may feel like this was something that was taking from you rather than giving, or that you freed yourself from, you know, a karmic cycle or something that wasn't quite in alignment with you. I think you've put distance between you and this person, Scorpio. Now we see the runner. So we see a runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So this is what's going on between the two of you. Some of you, you've moved away from this connection, as I've been picking up on. But I also think that there's a fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Again, this person may be very ego-driven. And I think I don't think you're necessarily fearing intimate union, but you're definitely seeing intimate union with this person as something that's rather risky. What else do my Scorpios need to know? External party, so karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causes of interference and stress. So this is what you may not be seeing. There may be third party. That might be what they haven't let go of, or what they're lying to you about, or what they were withholding, whether it be romantic partner or otherwise. And we see lessons of Uranus. So we see radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. So I do kind of feel like a lot of my Scorpios, you do feel this radical attraction and this push and this pull, but there's also inconsistency and detachment. And I feel like maybe that's not where you started, but that might be where you've ended up with that Queen of Wands in reverse. And we see that the divine has definitely intervened. There are delays and there are detours here. That's the Tower. All right, so let's see what this person wants to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Scorpios, please? All right, I'm so embarrassed. I acted foolishly and I don't know how to tell you how sorry I am. And one day I believe we will be together again, so they still feel like they have a chance. And at the bottom of the deck, I love you more than anyone, but I failed to show it, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what their very next actions are towards you in the next couple of days or the next week or so. What are their very next actions towards my Scorpios the next couple of days or the next week or so? Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's that third party energy. So again, I don't know if they're gathering information about you, gossiping, getting gossip about you. But again, if there is some sort of third party, they may still be dealing with that. The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords in reverse. They may be stuck in a situation, a third party situation, whether it's a family or it's like a work situation or a marriage or another commitment. They're not ready to move on from it. I feel like they benefit too much from it at this point. And so we see them being quiet, thinking about you, missing you, hoping you'll be together again. Really like acting like everything's fine, even though I definitely don't see that being the case. What's the advice and guidance here for my Scorpios, please? Stay open, but not attached. Okay, so that may be open to communication. Stay open to different ideas or interpretations of what's going on. Release your expectations and meet reality as it is. So that's coming through twice. That was in the lessons of Uranus, and now we're getting it in your advice. And Scorpio, say what you mean. You already know what's true. Speaking it isn't about control, it's about integrity. So, I mean, this could be speaking your truth here to this person. It may also just be, you know, needing to work through this and say it out loud. Sometimes that helps, or writing it down. But you already know the truth. All right, and Spirit saying, let your ego down, but not your standards. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.